Good afternoon, everybody. So I'm sure we all want to feel like we belong and that we are loved and taken care of. It's an innate human desire. And for me, ever since I was really little, I got that from the arts. The arts are not a luxury, they are a necessity to our culture and to our schools and to our livelihoods. Ever since I can remember, I've been a part of the arts, whether that be plays, musicals, choir, whatever it was. And it always gave me a sense of belonging and a sense of that I was loved and taken care of. The arts are so important for our young people, which is why theater not being in schools, specifically public schools, is a huge issue in our society and needs to be addressed. As humans, we all have an innate desire to feel loved and to feel like we belong. The arts provide this for many students. Not only do they foster students' well-being socially, but also emotionally and mentally. First up, we're going to talk about how important expression is. Teenagers are going through so many things throughout their lives and throughout adolescence that expressing that is so important for them. All right. The problem is that teenagers need an outlet for that to be expressed in them. Brookings.edu says that arts programs are being cut. This is absolutely awful for teenagers that need to feel like they belong and that they have a sense of purpose. Theater teaches acceptance. This is from Odyssey Online, and I could not agree more. Theater does teach acceptance. You're doing shows about many different cultures with students all around your school. You're being taught tolerance and acceptance and love. 93% of public schools believe that the arts, including theater, are vital to a well-rounded education. This comes from the American Alliance for Theater Education, and it also helps with public speaking, which comes from ourpastimes.com. This is so important because, this is a Comm 210 class. Public speaking is everywhere. No matter what career you go into, no matter what avenue you go into, public speaking will be there. So the fact that theater helps students to get out of their shells and to really express themselves clearly is so vital for their growth. Also, the fact that 93% of public education schools agreed that theater was vital just goes to show that theater is really necessary, because you have schools from a rural standpoint or an urban standpoint with all different demographics and principles and morals that they go about saying that theater is important. All right, now that we know that theater is necessary and is vital, we can talk about how we can fix this problem. The first solution is to petition. Petitioning is an incredible avenue that you can make your voice heard. First Amendment of the Constitution, right to petition. This is our right as Americans to show our voice and to really advocate for what we want as citizens. Constant petitions go around everywhere. They go around Ball State, the United States, wherever. Petitions declaring that something needs to change and that our voices must be heard. The same thing can go for theater education. So if you petition into creating more spaces for theater and the arts in schools, people will listen. Petitioning is so important, and anyone can start it up. Second, you can elect officials that think that theater education is important and vital to schools. Elected officials like school board officials or governors, senators, House of Representatives, anything like that, they play such an important role in our education system. Yes, we have teachers and principals, but government also plays a huge role into that. So if we use our votes and if we elect officials that really believe in what we believe and that really believe that an arts education is vital to adolescent growth, they will enact our principles that we write down in petitions or anywhere. Also, you can go see shows at your local public schools. A lot of money for these arts education programs come from ticket revenue sales. So if you want to support your local middle school or your local high school shows, go see them. Take your whole family and go out to see Beauty and the Beast. I'm sure the kids will love it. It's so important that we show our support not only with the government or with signing petitions or starting petitions, but also just going to see art. It's so important as a culture and just as a community to really come together and to support these high schools and middle schools. Also, lastly, you can donate your time, your talents, or your money. So even if you don't have buckets of money to give to these art programs, you still have time and you still have talents. Take the time out on a Saturday and go help your local high school build a set. Or take your time and if you're a graphic designer, help design the program or the tickets. Or if you're a seamstress, help with costumes. Literally anything. The theater is for everyone, all ages, all ethnicities, all demographics. The theater is for everyone. In conclusion, the arts are not a luxury, they are a necessity. My last and final source comes from one of my favorite professors, Michael Dane. He has taught so many classes that I've taken with theater education, and I've really learned a lot from him when it comes to advocating for the arts. It is vital for arts to be a part of our students' lives. Mike has been an advocate going to New York and DC and all around the country advocating for arts. He has dedicated his life to this, and I think we should dedicate a portion of our time to this as well. Also, since we've been in quarantine, notice how you've turned to the arts for comfort. What do you do in your free time now? Watch Netflix, Hulu, listen to music? Exactly, all arts. The arts are vital to us as a culture and as a community. The arts and the arts education are not a luxury, they are a necessity. Thank you.